Let's go to Warman, Saskatchewan, join Jeff Rogstad at the grand opening of a brand new business. Jeff.
10, 12. Welcome to Firehouse.
All right, you can't go wrong with a welcome like that. Yes, Firehouse Subs here in Warman. The grand opening happened yesterday, but we are so happy to be here today. Jana Dutton, as well as Alan Mignault, the co-owners of this particular franchise. And you know what? I guess my first question is, I say a franchise, but this has been around for quite a while.
It has. So Firehouse Subs was founded in 1994 by two firemen, Chris and Robin Sorensen, and the original sub was the hook and ladder, and that became the primary sub that we sell, and it's on our menu still today.
It still is. And what's special, because there's lots of different places to get sandwiches, but what's special about the Firehouse Sub?
Well, Firehouse Sub is a hot sub, so all of the meat, all of the cheese or steam goes together, brings all the flavor out, goes on to the toasted bun with the cold, crisp vegetables. It's really good, very hearty, very fulfilling. Yeah.
Well, and you know what else is fulfilling? The connection to the fire community, the firefighter community. And in this particular location, there's a direct connection to the Warman Fire Department. Tell us about some of the special things on the wall.
Yeah, we specially curated many of the things on the wall. We've got some of the original helmets from the 1960s when the fire department was established, and they were salvaged by just a young boy, and he kept them all these years, and we are lucky to have them. Over on the wall over here, we actually have a fire phone. So this phone used to hang on the wall in Warman, and it would ring, and the adults in the room that were on the volunteer fire department would jump up and go attend the fire. So.
And you also have an amazing Canadian flag made out of a fire hose.
Yes, so Chief Austin gave us some retired hose, and we were able to make our Canadian flag out of that hose. So yeah, all special things in our restaurant here to come.
A lot of special things, some amazing special food, and a great service. And we will be back in just a little bit to find out how to make that famous hook and ladder.
Back out on the go to Warman and join Jeff Rogstad on the go, making us hungry this morning. Jeff.
Welcome back to Firehouse Subs here in Warman. With me right now, once again, co-owner Alan Mignault and the manager, Seth Smulders. And now we're getting down to business because we are going to make one of your most popular subs. Which one is it?
The hook and ladder. It's the first one that started the brand many, many years ago, 30 years ago.
Okay.
And it's the most popular one that I think people come in for. It's great.
And it makes sense with a name like the hook and ladder.
Hook and ladder.
So, Seth, you're going to actually go through the process of making this, and you sell a lot of hook and ladders?
A lot, yeah. Mostly.
Fair enough then. So, Alan, what's the first step?
First step, well, in Firehouse Subs, we pride ourselves on having the freshest cuts of meats. And so we cut and slice our meats and our cheeses daily. And so the first step is to have the meat all sliced up for us. And we've already got some pre-sliced, but just to show you, this is how we do the slicing of the meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're slicing up the deli meats, and there's all kinds of different deli meats, obviously, different choices that people have. And then once that happens, what's the next step?
We prepare them in our meat station. Well, we call it our ATC, or Air Traffic Controller Station. Yeah, it's the people who drive the process. They're the ones who start it.
Okay.
And so they're going to make the meat setup for us, and that's going to be what we put into a steamer. Now, all of our subs are hot subs, so the meat and the cheese are steamed, and so it brings all the flavors out, and it's an awesome sub.
And that must be the unique part of it, that it's steamed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, nobody else does that. It's a unique process that was started with Firehouse Subs. So all of our subs come with a pickle on the side. We're known for having a pickle that goes with all of our subs.
Well, now the moment of truth, and that is a huge sandwich. Man, I can't get my mouth around this. It's going to be a tiny nibble. Steamy and tasty. We're here at Firehouse Subs in Warman, the grand opening, and with us from head office, Sam Gallant, and as well we're back with Alan Mignault as well as Jana Dutton, and we are talking about the philanthropic side of Firehouse Subs. Can you give us a bit of history on that?
Yeah, we all started, 30 years ago with the Sorensen brothers, who were actual firefighters themselves. And really, it started with the history of the fire department, and the food really comes from the fire department, the big portions, the quality of the product. But really what was more important along the way is they wanted to go back to their roots. So 10 years ago, they actually formed the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation of Canada. And since then, we've actually awarded $5 million in life-saving equipment across Canada, which is pretty incredible.
Pretty incredible, and some of that life-saving equipment is being used right here here in Saskatchewan. So Jana, tell us how was the money raised?
So the money is raised through contributions through selling our $3 pickle buckets, and also in the canisters in the restaurant. We get a lot of guests come in and drop even $5, $10, $20 into the canisters. It's a really good, heartfelt way to give back to your community.
And Alan, let's talk about the organizations, because it's not just Warman that benefits here.
Yeah.
Who benefited from the foundation?
The first grants we've been able to give away in Saskatchewan are for the Warman Fire Department, the Rostern Fire Department, and Birch Hills as well. And so we're very excited to be proud Saskatchewanians and being able to contribute back to Saskatchewan with the fire department and the first responders.
And I understand one of those special pieces of equipment is an extractor.
Yes, the extraction tools that they use, and we were very fortunate. We actually had a situation the day after they received them in Warman. There was a situation where they were used outside of Warman, and one of our teammates was actually saved because of them. So.
That is amazing. Well, it certainly shows how important it is to have this equipment and the great contribution that Firehouse Subs and the foundation are making. And I want to say thanks to Sam and Jana and Alan for being with us today, and an amazing grand opening.
Thank you.